don't be fooled, bro. There's no way Diddy is the only one doing all this freak stuff. All I'm gonna say is, they need to look into Jimmy Fallon. I'm just saying, something about his face, those eyes have seen some inexcusable things.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Jimmy Fallon, I know he loves some cheese pizza. For to tap into looking back on 2024, let's go ahead and tap in. It's about Jawbreaker Jim.
2024, a lot of things went down this year. Shoot, a lot of people went down this year. This was the most influential and historical year I've lived through so far. This is one of them years you tell your grandkids about. They tried to assassinate that boy 2 times. 2 times! Okay, let's look back at all the wild things that happened in 2024.
Okay, Jawbreaker.
2024 started off with a bang. 3 days into it, and out of nowhere, this dude Katt Williams appeared and casually took over the internet on Shannon Sharp's podcast.
Bro, I forgot about that. That was crazy.
Exposed the whole industry from a cozy living room with a fireplace.
This was started the whole Diddy stuff. Like all of this, bro, everything just went crazy after that.
That's how you know Katt's a real demon. How do you even build up enough hood evil energy to expose other celebrities in such a happy environment? If I was sitting here, I would be thinking about warm cookies and stuff. And the quotes that came from this podcast were legendary.
I can't even imagine the misery of these bums.
But after Katt skinned his peers alive with words, we didn't hear nothing from him again. The way he called out
he did all of that for like promo for his new show.
All those celebrities set the precedent for the rest of the year because the exposing just got crazier as the year went on. It's like he knew what was gonna happen and just gave us a trailer for it. Bro, so many people got canceled this year, it got to the point where I thought I was next. So before one of y'all go back to my past trying to cook my career, I'ma just admit it now. I said the R word in an old video. The one that rhymes with P hard. Yeah, I know. Very evil.
Yo, cancel Jawbreaker. Cancel Jawbreaker. He's a villain. He's a villain. He's tismphobic. Yeah.
How could you say that?
Okay. Twitch, I didn't say anything.
Okay, according to the rules of the internet, since I already acknowledged it, I am now immune to being canceled, right? But nah, the 2024 list of canceled celebrities were kind of surprising. Mr. Beast, Dr. Disrespect, even Marquez Brownlee got some flack this year of all people.
For driving fast of all things.
Called out for driving super fast in a children area and putting it in a video, just to edit it out later after people started to notice. This year just reinforced my belief that no matter how cool, no matter how good somebody's—
Which was a crazy way to cancel him, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
They're the most trash people in real life. I'll tell you right now, do not look up to me. I'm a piece of shit, let me tell you. This dude got called out for speeding in the children's zone. I do that every day. I drive past school buses when they stop. Them kids better learn how to dodge. Speaking of kids.
Real.
I don't want to segue into the Diddy stuff like that.
That is a crazy way to segue. Beating low-key fun? Yeah, I'm not supposed to say that. That's a streamer, but low-key.
That's not cool. Okay, I got it. What rhymes with kitty? Diddy. Wait. When I said kitty, I meant cats, not like kitty as in kids. Anyway, yeah, I think the biggest cancellation was Diddy. This dude always had a lot of bad energy around him, even before 2024. There was always the rumor that he was the one that got Tupac killed. This dude Diddy has committed many crimes, too. But I think the worst one is that haircut. Oh my gosh. They should have known he was a degenerate just off of his image alone. Grown man had the same haircut I wanted in the 2nd grade. I think he Roscoe Dash. And I know the internet has been making memes about Diddy since he got exposed. Even I cracked some Diddy riddles myself. But in all seriousness, I'm glad some of these celebrities are actually being served justice for how terrible they are. And don't be fooled, bro. There's no way Diddy is the only one doing all this freak stuff. All I'm gonna say is, they need to look into Jimmy Fallon. I'm just saying, something about his face, those eyes have seen some inexcusable things.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Jimmy Fallon, I know he loves some cheese pizza. If you know, you know.
And to piggyback on the Diddy thing, am I the only one that's getting tired of all this Predator-related content online this year? Even streamers started doing vigilante Chris Hansen operations. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for Predators getting exposed and embarrassed. But damn, it seems like everyone's so obsessed with the topic this year. Like, I don't want to see that on my feed all day. It gets depressing. Even Kendrick Lamar leaned into the whole Predator stuff with the Drake beef. I'm not gonna get too deep into
that Drake stuff. That's a little bit more serious. I ain't gonna lie, y'all gotta look at Max.
Kendrick versus thing, because I already made a video on that. But yeah, this was probably the highlight of 2024. Had everybody checking up on the beef every day. Had the unemployed on Twitter concocting essay-long tweets, making a conspiracy.
It was going crazy. Unemployed community. Yo, this was This was the unemployed community's 9/11, bro.
Kendrick to diss him with incorrect information. Like, what are we talking about? Even my parents were talking about it. They only watch CNN. How did they end up knowing about the beef? The other huge thing that happened this year was the whole Trump assassination attempt. I understand that Trump is a very polarizing figure, but whether you like him or hate him, you gotta admit, the run he had this year was generational.
It was, I'm
Who
not
else
gonna
do you
lie.
know that's willing to emote seconds after nearly getting clapped live on national television, bleeding from the ear, just taunting the now dead shooter like, "You missed me." The whole thing was just so historical. It was one of the few times I really had to sit and be like, whoa, I'm living through history right now.
That was crazy for real. I'm not gonna lie. Crazy as hell. Got my granny asking him what OVO means, and she's white. That's crazy.
Like, this is gonna be in our children's textbooks, bro. Children are gonna have assignments on the same thing we crack jokes about on Twitter.
One of the most iconic photos of all time.
That's crazy. But I'm gonna be honest. I have some conspiracy theories about the whole situation, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. Okay, no, I'm not. I think the whole thing was an FBI operation. That's main goal was to... Hang on, what was that? Hang on. Please, no.
Hey man, Twitch, I don't think that at all. I feel like it's real. Very, very real. Yay, 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 FBI and all of that.
Oh yeah, the Olympics happened this year. The Olympics is one of the only times I felt patriotic. The
That was
only other
fire.
time I feel like a true American is when I'm gouging myself with food fried with the most horrid oils known to man. The
For
Olympics had me
sure.
ready to enter the draft. Just watching the track sport, like, oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, America, America. Good morning, USA. I got a feeling that it's gonna
Nah, I've never been more patriotic than when we won that the Olympics basketball game, bro. One of the most patriotic moments of my life.
be a wonderful day. Had me marching and saluting at the screen like Robert E. Lee. The Olympics was so fun to watch. The best sports there was the skateboarding and high jump. Those jumpers look so elegant.
No basketball. The best sport was basketball for sure.
Going over the bars,
super
bro.
team was
I didn't
assembled.
even think humans can move like that. Luckily, my sleep schedule was backwards during the summer, so I was able to catch all the Olympic games since they're all happening like super early where I'm at. It was a great alternative to being alone with my thoughts at 4 a.m. Ugh. Let's talk about the memes of 2024. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like recently the goal of memes have been less about being funny and more about being as confusing as possible. Go to any comment section now. Someone's gonna be like, this video is so Sigma Rizzy Hawk 2 Accord. And it'll have like 3 million
Bro, that brain rot Riz is crazy. Yo, what's y'all favorite brain rot saying, bro?
likes. The only meme I found funny this year was there were some interesting announcements this year. GTA 6 got announced late last year, and I'm not sure if a second trailer is going to be released by the time I upload this video, but I'm looking forward to that. And who could forget the Minecraft movie trailer?
I'm Steve.
I don't know. I feel like this should have been an animated film. Like, why would you make this live action? I'm so sick of these obvious cash grabs from these film companies. Oh, let's just make a mid-film and slap a popular brand and put popular people in it. Creativity is not a thing anymore. It's all about profits. And this is a little unrelated, but can we bring back Disney hand-drawn animated movies? I was watching some
Bro, I'm not finna lie. That's just not finna happen, bro. It's never finna happen again.
classic Disney movies, and I was like, whoa, I was starstruck, bro. I might make
Nah, them classic Disney movies are fire, though.
a whole video on this topic, so I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but I need the style to return. The albums of 2024 were very interesting. I think the best one being Brat. No skips, whole album was a unique experience. Other than that, I feel like there was an unusual amount of mid that dropped this year. Kanye dropped Vultures 2, and that was so trash. He need to put that nitrous down and lock himself into the studio until he finds his mind. Lil Uzi dropped a surprisingly bad album. On there talking
That
about
Uzi album was bad from what I heard, too.
wah 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 wah. To be fair, I actually like that song. The album was still bad. Now he's saying he only dropped the album to get out of his record label deal, which I don't believe for a second. I think he just saw the
Nah, I mean, I can see it.
reception online. It felt like he had to come up with something. I'm afraid as of right now, my goat is washed. And Playboy Cardi dropped.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this, bro. He did not drop.
So sick of this lying, blood-sucking bum. This time last year, he was acting like he was finna drop the album and still nothing. Was too busy robbing streamers on camera. It's sad that he has such a loyal fan base and he lets them down time and time again. As
Every
I'm
single
recording
time.
this, Cardi just canceled last second on a performance he was supposed to do in the Middle East and in Rolling Loud. You go on to Reddit and everyone's all mad about it, but all Cardi has to do is drop a pic of him wearing a weave and everyone forgets all about it. And Kendrick also dropped a top-tier classic West Coast album. I'm not a crazy big fan of Kendrick Lamar, but this album was right up my alley. Kendrick somehow modernized the 90s West Coast sound. But yeah,
Okay.
other than that, this year was really mid for music. I'm glad Young Thug is finally out so he can bless the streets again.
Hey, Rio, Yo, Rio, he out too.
The last thing I want to touch
He not, yo, Young Thug is never finna make music ever again, bro.
on is AI. Bro, since that video I made talking about AI, it's like the technology tripled in its abilities. We got AI making whole videos, songs, even video games. I ain't gonna lie. It's over. By next year, there's gonna be an AI jawbreaker just with a better upload schedule, and all of you are gonna leave me for him, and I'm gonna be homeless and broke because my major is computer engineering, and that's gonna be gone too. I am chopped.
Yeah.
But at least I have a degree, right? Anyways,
Real.
that's 2024. Let me know in the comments if I'm
Fire video, Jawbreaker. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't seen him upload in a minute. Fire video. I ain't gonna lie. Get to see you back. You gotta be back more often.